Hello everyone, and welcome to your second raw reading of today, a Tuesday, here at MadWorldTarot. I still have the new chapter tarot on the tarot table. We're looking at Harry's seeming new chapter as a solo, I was going to say a solo artist. Well, a solo has been in his promotion of the Invictus Games and all of the various other trips that he's been doing to promote his various interests, charities and all that stuff. No sign of herself with him. Apparently, rumour, he has been reaching out to ex-girlfriends. This is rumour. And apparently also he has been flirting heavily on those trips, those solo trips away from the Claw. And apparently the Claw is very upset about the fact that Beth Hurley goes with him wherever he goes, and the Claw has to stay at home. Beth, of course, is married. She is, of course, a paid employee. She's worked for Harry and Meghan for a long time. She started working at Kensington Palace, as far as I know, and when they left, she kind of followed and set up her own company, and she seems to be a key member of staff for Prince Harry. So I'm not insinuating that there is anything untoward going on with Beth. I'm just simply reporting a rumor that there is some argument in Montecito about the fact that wherever he goes, so she goes. It's causing some distress, possibly some jealousy, some insecurity around that business arrangement, shall we say. So I'm going to do a quick little reading, see what's going on with this flirting rumor, see what's going on with Beth, and I'm going to ask what's going on in Montecito, how Madame is feeling about all of this, these rumors, and whether has heard enough and has moved on or is contemplating moving on. It's a tricky one to figure out because we get mixed signals from them. We get it's all over, we're living separate lives, the divorce announcement is imminent, and then we get quite the opposite. So strange energy. And of course, let's remind you, this is just tarot for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinions, all speculation, and I do just read energy. I check up on these rumors, I test the energy around them, see what the tarot has to tell us, and then of course there is a disclaimer in the box below. So said all of that, let's get to the cards and see what the new chapter tarot has to tell us about this situation, the flirting, the arguments, the alleged arguments over Beth, who's probably just trying to earn some money, and how is the lady of the manor feeling about all of this. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Now that is an interesting card to show up in a reading on flirting, because it is a card of new passions and new interests of those kinds. Yes, censorship here, so I'll keep it clean. But the Ace of Wands is a very enthusiastic energy when it comes to attraction and those kinds of things. So, ooh, hot energy with that Ace of Wands. So it does tell me that there is that kind of energy around in this reading, a lot of it with the Ace of Wands. It's probably the most dynamic energy that I have got, and I has been reading for a very long time. Just saying. Situation that we are dealing with. Oh, wow. Okay. Whew. I want to say calm down, cool down. Ace of Cups. Wow, 2 aces. Ace of Cups, new love, new feels, very intense emotions. The kind of emotions that make you think that, you know, you're very young and frisky all over again. a very exciting energy that's going on here. My goodness. My goodness. Okay. Those are the bookending energies of this reading. So let's see about the flirting. I think we've already seen a lot about the flirting, but this rumor that he is flirting, he's reaching out to people. 10 of Discs. Wow. Okay. That's going back into security. The 10 of Discs. That's going back into the world that he knew. The world of the aristocracy, the royal world, his old friends, those families that are all connected. They're connected by money, they're connected by history. They reach back through the generations, and they will continue through the generations as they all intermarry and interbreed and all the rest of it. There's very much a sense of the past, even though the 10 of Discs is really about the future. It's really about carrying that a sense of security forward. He's actually going back into the past. He wants to be in a safe place again. I think that there is quite a lot of truth, this is my personal opinion, of course, in this notion that he is reaching out to old girlfriends that come from this world. He's been ripped out of that world. Some people say against his will. I don't think against his will. I think he was an eager participant in Megxit, and he's been plonked in a place that's quite different and where he doesn't really have any status and any purpose. This is the world where he thinks he has status and purpose still, and he wants to go back to it. Tell us about Beth. As I say, I'm not insinuating anything. I'm not accusing either of them of any impropriety, but I just want to test the energy of this rumor and see what's going on with them. What is going on with them? The Lovers in reverse. That's an emphatic no. So that rumor, if there are suspicions coming from the lady, Madame in Montecito, she's off the mark. She's off the mark now. I'm not saying that there might not be something in the future, but right now, no. Absolutely not. It's not Beth. Lovers in reverse. Absolutely not. I think it would just be too scandalous right now because, as I say, she works for him. She's married, as far as I know. I think she's got children, as far as I know. It just would look very, very bad if they went down that road right now. But there is all this energy around. So we're going to ask if Haz has moved on with someone, some unknown someone, as our outcome reading. But let's see the feeling in Montecito about all of this. Does she care? Is she worried? I've got the Teacher in reverse now. The Teacher in oldie worldly tarot is the Hierophant. And one of the things that the Hierophant represents is marriage. It represents marriage in the sense of commitment, the rules, the vows, the showing up in front of everyone and declaring in public that you make this commitment. You swear an oath to each other in public. That is the Hierophant. They did in a royal environment because the Hierophant also represents the monarchy, and it's in reverse. So that tells me that she thinks that her marriage is over. Let's see if it is. We keep asking this question. Has he moved on with someone? You can move on just in your mind, of course, but has he moved on with someone? And I've got the Universe in reverse, which is the World card. Normally, it's the end of the major arcana. The Universe or the World card. It's the end of that journey of the soul that starts with the Fool and ends with the World. Successful completion of a cycle, of a chapter. Interesting that I'm using the New Chapter Tarot, and the World means that when it's upright, you have reached the end of a phase in your life. You've learned your lessons. the teacher. You've learned your lessons. You've done what you needed to do. You've passed. And now you can move on to something else. He gets the card in reverse, which tells me he hasn't finished with this cycle yet. But those two aces tell me that he's ready to go. He's absolutely ready. He's ready for new love. He's ready for new lust. He's ready. He's absolutely ready. I'm getting huge cards here. Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Ace, Ace and a 10. I would be very worried if I were in the kitchen in Montecito in my ball gown. I would be very, very worried. That's your reading. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.